Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns.
That's the first time I've seen them helmets. Them kind of cold.
Joined here in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired.
He got 99 speed, so I ain't believing that he really out here running the option.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
But he was.
The fumble. It's a turnover.
We'll take it.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game.
Mad my guy didn't pick it up, though.
Protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it.
I did not mean to let go that fast. I was nervous I wasn't going to make that.
Both teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll start the drive here with an end around. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They look very
going heavy with the 99 speed guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris,
looking pretty good.
I like it. To try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the
coverage. Not expecting that.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that is a nice job here by the fullback. But let's give credit to the offensive line as well, because when you're going up against that 3-4 look from the defense, the job of the defensive line is just to hold that offensive line off of the linebackers and free them up to make a tackle. But on that play, let's give credit. The O-line did their job and not only handled the defensive line, but the linebackers as well, which gave the big fella room to run.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Volunteers. A fumble return for 6. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the senior quarterback.
The heck is up with this quarterback today?
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Football comes out.
Bro.
Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
With the defense showing their team speed on
What
that
the
play,
heck?
flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Woods. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. You make the tackle, but the game.
They were giving me the other guy. Didn't mean to dive out.
When your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Sideline throw.
Come on.
Enough for a first down.
Bro, underneath it. Jump. Jesus Christ.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Powering through. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure.
He was open.
This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Texas. No chance.
He jumped it. He just didn't get there.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time we were on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line.
Two reverses in a row. Interesting.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hands off to the fullback. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Could have sworn that was a run to the right.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense looking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
God dang it, short at that kick.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Look out, he's going to throw the ball. Pass falls incomplete
ready
on
for
the
that
deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. In the clear at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice
I run a
accurate
similar
throw.
screen with
But I
that
think it's the
Madden.
run after the catch
good
that
one.
really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. Extra
Good
point
QB power there. I like it. As long as we keep converting these turnovers into touchdowns, I like it.
Now 28-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
I knew that's what he was doing. Just go to the cheese, baby.
Through the air.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be.
Boy just couldn't get there fast enough.
I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Come on.
And it's caught.
I get no animation. That's crazy.
The extra point is good.
That's
still
crazy.
a touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
Oh, shoot, I'm still up. Took my hand off the controller.
He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Didn't like any of
The
it.
defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic.
Getting out of the pocket. Throw it away.
Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Yeah, I ain't got time to. I ain't got time to get anything else here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted.
Got to lob that up.
There. He's got some room and some blockers here.
He didn't lob it enough. Ended up going a little straight.
This first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime.
That's cool.
Update.
In the half, interception, not a big deal. Just trying to get in the field goal range.
Begin the second half.
At least put another 3 up.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Fights through a tackle. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
That's an important first down on that running play. The back's got it.
Man, he got tripped up right there. Might have been going somewhere if he didn't get tripped.
Offenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Longhorns offense is on the move now. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fall.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a
keep the gas down.
Game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance.
Wild part of those streaks, I was actually looking to just hit the halfback. I just want to run them off, hit the halfback.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage
didn't want him to get a good return there.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Double move over here. That was nice.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the
I definitely was overplaying the street. The corner route on that.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return with the takeaway. 26-yard line.
I knew that was coming.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does
Thought I could run him over. I should have prepared a little better.
Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the single back takes the handoff.
But the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on?
I may not stick with this. Let's see what he looks like. It's gonna be a blitz. It could blow it up, but
now they run the draw play. He'll be taken down, but he crosses
Worked
midfield to the 48.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
nothing doing.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here.
Jesus
It's the
Christ.
back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass caught. Can he get in?
That wasn't even my plan, but he pressed.
Texas. And the route is on.
I think that's is that Mayweather? Oh, Knight. I think one of those. I think he's the one that has Press Pro. One of them has it.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
So once I saw Press, it was like, yep, send it. I was trying to get him to take the corner route so I could hit the backside post.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Since he was using that other side.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tempo.
Here comes the flea flicker.
This one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Oh, it's a reverse. Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much.
Well, just another reverse.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Let's go. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Come on, fellas.
That's a great play
Some
all
blocking
around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Got a lane. Can he get in?
Like it.
Touchdown,
QB counter.
And the beatdown.
I like it.
Chris, you think this
Might be the first QB counter I think I've ever ran. Good job by the old lineman right there. Was that my guard, I think?
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Oh, that was my tackle.
Set to kick the ball off now.
My guard ran out there and cut up and cut back and went to go block somebody random. And I wish they would add some level of intelligence to this, to the blocking.
To wrap
like some level of like come around and pick up the next guy. You know what I mean? Like, don't cut back into the middle and go after some random person. Like,
the offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch.
Good comeback.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, it is incomplete.
I think he meant to throw that to the wheel route.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Just trucks through the defender. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, you see who I'm going after each time, man. Wildcat. Gotta watch the pass, though.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Always looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. It brings up a third down.
You have to watch the pass.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Fights off a defender. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Now they're running on the toss. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down and goal upcoming. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Number 8, calls in the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And it's incomplete. The try fails, but there is a flag on the field. So hold on a second. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch, fighting him off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
My bad. I was watching the replay.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught.
Wasn't watching.
Huge gain here.
He got me there.
Touchdown-saving tackle, but not
Good
before
call.
that long completion.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Makes the defender miss. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Nice.
This offense is still clicking.
Joker got
You know,
juked out his
today's not been
shoes.
their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Oh, slow rolling Joker.
First down here, the offense has time for 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff as he try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here. Time for 1 more play before the 2-minute warning.
Roll out blitz.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
I thought he went down. I kind of stopped moving the stick.
They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on
Started
the
to
field.
just go down and not score, but I wasn't sure if he was going to start calling them other timeouts because he had just got to calling 2. I mean, excuse me, 1. It was a 2-minute warning was the other one. It was a good tackle.
That's strong coverage there. They tackled him at the 11-yard line. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them in the last couple minutes. Down big. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan.
Good job, Reem.
These kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers
good play, baby.
When the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Not bad.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And the offense will just take a knee.
How in the world is it not ticking away?
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
All right, just let it tick off. Tough matchup. He was playing real tight defense there. Real tight.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Able to hold on and keep the foot on the gas. Whew, terrible. 9-18. Buddy was under extensive pressure though. It was crazy. Good running game though. Coro really didn't have 15. Some of those option plays. I mean, rocket tosses. Gotta get credited to him. Fair had a really good game though. Like it. Receiving. Excellent distribution. 2 tutties by Knight. Oh, nice the 50-50 sure hand. One of them is press pro. Could have sworn, but no sacks given up, but they definitely, well, that one should have been a sack fumble. I don't know how, well, okay, so maybe it wasn't his fault is what it was. Maybe nobody's fault per se. Pitts had a good game. He got toasted a couple times though. That's what, 9 tackles for a loss. Only 1 was a sack. Had 4 interceptions. Okafor had a good one. Adongo, I think that was the one I lurked. Crochet had one. I think that was a pick 6. And then Carnegie, or he got close to a pick 6. Had a bunch of pass deflections that I thought should have been interceptions on a few of them for sure. But Troy Booker, the freshman, that joker, I finally at the end switched it because I didn't want to switch it early because of the glitch where it'll swap your cornerbacks as a motion happens. But I switched it late because match speed on speed, and I got to worry about that over there. Had 1 fumble forced, 1 recovered. No tutty. Crochet got close though, I think is what it was. All right, let's see who's up. All right, so we got some CPU games and then Jolly. Man, I ain't played Jolly in a couple seasons. That'll be a good one to play. All right, we'll see how it goes. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip. Deuces.